All right, so we're at the beach. We're gonna be testing out the Monocular and see how good its range actually is. But first, I'm gonna fly the drone out 1, 2, and 3,000 feet respectively, just so we can get an idea of what that actually looks like. Hey everybody, today we're taking a look at this handheld monocular kit that you can even use with your cell phone. Perfect for the outdoors, hiking, camping, hunting, and more. Let's get right into it. Coming in for a closer look, we have a nice bundle here. We have some instructions, a cleaning cloth. This piece will attach to the bottom of the monocular so that you can use the tripod mount to hold a lanyard around your wrist. We have the eyepiece mount that's going to hold your cell phone. We'll be looking at that shortly. There's an adjustable tripod, the monocular itself, and then a soft case to keep it protected. Now the tripod is nice. It's lightweight. It folds up easily, so you could be using it handheld as well and instantly go back to tripod mode. But it also has little extension feet down here, so you can make your tripod just a little bit higher up depending on your specific needs. It also features a small swivel ball head up here so you can get everything nice and level without having to tilt or adjust the legs necessarily depending on your environment and use. Now the monocular itself is nice. It's lightweight, but it doesn't feel cheap. On the outside, it's got this nice rubbery coating, which will prevent any damage in case you drop it. We got eyepiece covers on the back and on the front to make sure that the lenses stay protected. And then we also have the ability to fine tune the focus on the top here, as well as down here. You can twist this piece in and out depending on whether you have glasses or not. And then on the side, we have this nice hand strap built in, which is cushiony, but keeps this thing easily in your hand without being overly restrictive. Also allows you to easily hold the focus wheel too. Then on the bottom here, we have our little tripod mount, so you could use the supplied tripod, a full-size tripod, or use the little adapter here for the lanyard, screw it into the bottom, put a string through, and you'll be able to loop it around on your hand, or use a carabiner so you can strap it right to your bag. Then we have the cell phone adapter. You'll slide it right here into the little spring-loaded holder, lining it up with the eyepiece, and that in turn will allow you to mount this right onto the monocular so you can use your cell phone for photo and video as well. So we are going to put this to the test today. We're going to head out to the beach here in just a minute. It's the only place where I can get up to 3,000 feet of unobstructed line of sight. So we're going to do that. We're going to take it out. I'm going to take my girlfriend. I'm going to have her stand there and do the funky chicken dance. We're going to see what it looks like at 1,000, 2,000, and 3,000 feet away and how the monocular stacks up. All right, so we're at the beach. We're going to be testing out the monocular and see how good its range actually is. But first, I'm going to fly the drone out 1, 2, and 3,000 feet respectively, just so we can get an idea of what that actually looks like. I got my partner in crime right here, Jenny. So she's going to be hanging out back here and like doing the funky chicken dance while I'm out there. I'm recording her through the phone and the monocular. So let's get right into it with a quick drone flight test, and then I'm going to start walking out on this peninsula or whatever you want to call it. So this is what it looks like from about 1,000 feet out. I definitely don't think this is going to be an issue for the monocular. Let's move it out to 2,000. So this is your 2,000 foot mark. You can see the shoreline. It's not close, nor is it far, but we'll see how it works out. So this is what it's going to look like from 3,000 feet out. You can see it's pretty far, but you can still see the shoreline and the houses.
Okay, hi.
Hi, shake your hands, wave to the camera. We can see you real good from 1,000 feet out, right? Right? Cool. All right, we're gonna move off to the next mark. Keep in mind that the wind is blowing pretty rough, 15 to 20 miles right now. There is a little bit of jitter in the camera, but if you were in a windless environment or doing something else, nice and buttery smooth, but we can still see 1,000 feet out. All right, we're at 2,000 feet. You can see you're waving out there right now. Still working, we've still got pretty good focus at 2,000 feet away. Now we're gonna move off to the last part, 3,000 feet. And look at that, we can actually see her. I'm gonna give her a call and have her do the funky chicken dance again.
Okay.
All right, 3,000 feet, we can see you. Yep, such a good dancer. All right, that's awesome. So we can see all the way down there. You're small, you're maybe like a 1/4 inch tall, but it actually works. So to me, that's amazing range. And if you look around you, I'm out here. It's low tide right now, which is the only reason why I can make it up here. There's a lot of people at the very end walking out still fishing, but with the monocular, you can see 3,000 feet. So let's take this back to the house because it's starting to drizzle just a little bit, and we'll wrap up with some other bits and pieces of the review. All right, so we're back from the beach. I've reviewed the footage. I think the Monocular here performed well considering the circumstances as well. It was a little overcast, it was breezy, it's that time of year here in the Northeast. We were able to push out to 1,000 feet, no problem, 2,000 feet, no problem, and even at 3,000 feet, we were still able to see to the shoreline where my girlfriend was doing the funky chicken dance for us, yes. And with the camera, we were still able to get a nice quality image, whether you're gonna be using that for photo or video. Sometimes the camera doesn't quite do the product justice for how good it was actually doing with its magnification and showing you what the distance is. In my opinion, as someone who's familiar and uses these products for outdoor use, obviously going handheld, putting it right up to your eyeball, you're gonna have crystal clear visual quality coming right out of this right here. So the last thing I wanted to do was put this to a weatherproof test. So instead of me standing and waiting for a rainstorm, I'm gonna put this into the bathtub right now, put a nice normal sprinkle on it. I think that is a fair test because nobody's gonna really be using this in a torrential downpour. Why? Yes, but I wanna put it to the test with some rain and some water, see how it holds up, and if it still works afterwards.
1 hour later.
All right, so after that super scientific rain test, I'm gonna show you some footage right now of the Monocular here just in my driveway and down in my community, showing you that this is still working, right? It was under the water for 5 to 10 minutes. There was no penetration. The weatherproofing is holding up appropriately. So at the end of the day, I really like this little Monocular setup. It's lightweight, it's compact, it's portable, it has really good range, crystal clear quality, and you also have the ability to match up your cell phone so you could use it for photo and video uses as well. This makes it a great gift to self or for that outdoors person in your life. And if that's something that you're looking for, then this is definitely a thing that you're gonna wanna check out.